and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. Today me and Dad are going to be doing the build and review on the Optimus Prime Transformer, set number 10302, and this set is made out of 1,508 pieces. Now this is a reasonably large model, measuring 5.5 inches or 15 centimeters high, 10.5 inches or 27 centimeters long, and 4.5 inches or 13 centimeters wide, and those measurements are all in truck mode, and in robot mode it stands over 13.5 inches or 35 centimeters tall. So this thing does get massive when it is in obviously the different stages. So if Dad wants to go over the actual box itself.
Yeah, so I've actually been looking forward to this set. I remember having an Optimus Prime Transformers figure when I was, well, less than George's age.
Long time ago.
Yes, it was a long time ago. And I'm hoping that the transformation on this is actually slightly better than that, because although it was a metal one, it wasn't great, to be honest. But it was a long time ago. So I think this looks really good, actually. It's going to be interesting to see how easy it sort of transfers between the two, whether you have to take any pieces off or it's just literally a slide and it goes into position. But I think the details are actually quite nice. It's nice to see it's the older version of Optimus Prime as well, not the one that's been in the recent movies. So that's quite good as a nod back to the past. Then on the back you can see the transformation where it's going from the truck up to the stand-in Optimus Prime. Looks like you have a couple of options with the front of it as well. I'm not sure why you have one that's coloured or not. I presume this is going to be the All-Spark and one of his guns and blade. So we'll see what it looks like when it's built. Looks like it's got a jetpack as well. I can't remember that from the old one I had, but he may have had it. But it does actually look really good in the form of Optimus Prime. I think we'll probably display him as the robot rather than the truck itself. So this is based off the Hasbro toy, and I just can't really wait to build this. So it's just have a look what's in the box.
Yeah.
Right, so let's get this open and see. So we're going to say it's 1,500 pieces, so it's going to be a reasonable size.
The only good use for Brick Spacer is to open a box with the thumb pad things.
Small stickers are actually quite useful. Use the Brick Spacer as well to put the parts on the Brick Spacer. And then to put the sticker on, or to actually put the sticker on the edge of it and put it on. So
why are you defending it?
No, I don't use it as a Brick Spacer, I use it for different things. But it does have a couple of uses. Let's see what we've got. I think there's going to be a reasonable amount of stickers in this.
Yeah, I mean this is a large set, it isn't like a massively large set, if that makes sense. There's a couple of little instruction manuals in here.
Are the instruction manuals?
No, we're in the process of it's about the paper bags.
Yeah, so apparently they tell you twice.
Yeah,
So
for some reason.
But yeah, I'm still surprised we're not seeing the paper bags. I don't think we've had a set with paper bags, have we? But we have got the Venator to build, so maybe that might be
It could be.
one of the ones that does have the paper bags. Let's get that book open.
And
so
the Venator may or may not be this upcoming week's video, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, see how we get on. We've got a lot to get done.
Yeah.
Right, so let's have a look.
It's not as many stickers as I thought, actually. Oh, that's cool. It's
Yeah.
only half of it, unfortunately.
But the design of that is quite nice, actually. And I say the stickers aren't too bad. So you got one for the plaque, and then just 4 separate stickers. Because I thought the Autobot logo would be a sticker, but obviously not.
So we have the original comic design. I don't know, it doesn't say the year. But yeah, so that's how the comic was, I think. And then it's just got Optimus Prime. A couple of pictures of him, obviously, throughout the years. And then I think that may be... Oh no, there is one more. It's obviously with the set and then the designer. And then it goes on. And we're looking at about 7, 8 bags, I'd say, probably.
Looks like 10 bags.
10 bags. So I wasn't far off then.
Yeah, there must be some printed parts in this because he has actually got the Autobot symbol on his arms, and there's no sticker for that. So
You'd
it's
hope
good
so,
there's
at
actually
least.
some printed parts.
You'd hope that it's printed at least.
Yeah. So I think we should get on with this.
Yeah.
So we'll see you soon.
So this is the finished model, and overall I do think that it looks really nice. So I'm going to go over the bits on the outside, and then Dad's going to go over the main model itself. So first we have the Energon cube, which is like the fuel source for all of the Transformers. Now for a fuel source it's quite a wacky colour, the bright pink, but I think it does sort of go with the model, because obviously you've got the really bright orange with the quite nice red with the yellow with the dark blue. I think it like sort of works. Then we have the ion blaster, which does go in his hand, so this part just goes through the hand, and then these bits where studs can go on attaches to the two studs on there. So as you can see, it is a reasonably large model. Obviously it does go together quite well if I could do this and none of it comes off. And I think that Lego has done a really good job on it, and I do like how it twists as well, because obviously all of these, there isn't studs through here, so it just twists, which is quite nice. It's a nice little play feature there.
One of the nice things about that as well, it was one of the original, from when they released the metallic Optimus Prime many years ago, that was actually the weapon you got with it. You didn't get any of the others.
Next we have the Energon axe, which is actually made its debut when Optimus used it against Megatron in part 1 of the first series. So it is actually a really nice weapon. And I think it works how this is only on one side, so I think it would look a bit strange with all of this being on the second side as well. And obviously they can't because only one side has studs. But I do think that it just works really well and that Lego has done a great job on it. So if you would like to open the front of him up. We have the Matrix of Leadership, which doesn't actually like clip in, but it does get attached sort of by the usual pins that you use for ballpoint. It does just slot in, so it won't fall out, but it's not properly in place.
And if I remember rightly, this bestows extra powers to the person that wields it, so it's quite important for Optimus.
And then we have the Optimus Prime function commander. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Strength 10, intelligence 10, speed 8, endurance 10, rank 10, courage 10, firepower 8, skill 10. So he is an absolutely insane competitor, and I certainly would not like to go up against him. So if you would like to go over the main model itself.
Yeah, so this is the first model I think we've come across where there's actually been a defect in the parts itself, because the model itself works fine, but one of the rotating joints just comes off very easily on his right leg. I say the left leg is very sturdy, doesn't come out at all. His right leg, unfortunately, it's not actually clipping together properly. So,
and it looks like part of it has just come off.
Oh, that's when we're just moving it around, I think.
But yeah, it's a shame that it's a little bit of defect, so we are going to contact Lego about that, and hopefully they can send us a replacement, which would be very helpful.
We've never had that before. It's,
No.
it's actually the fit just doesn't work, so it's a bit of a strange one. But other than that, it stands okay.
Yeah.
It's only when you try to do the transformations that it really causes an issue. So having a look at this, I mean, it's a bit different to what you see in the films. If you've only seen the films, this is based on the original comic book and cartoon series, which I think is quite nice to actually go to that version of the Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see it's the truck. Again, on the old series, maybe it was because of the toys they wanted to do for it. The transformations were fairly simple, and they looked pretty much like the vehicle they changed into. So it's unlike the newest films where they seem to make miraculous changes. But I think it looks really, really good. So you've got a few printed pieces on this. So at the top of his arms, you've got the Autobot logo. You've actually got the same logo on the jetpack on the back. I'll show you that in a moment. And then you have a few stickers. So you've got a sticker for this, almost like a flame effect on his on the bumper. I think it's supposed to be for the energy. When you convert it into a truck, you actually change it for a sort of normal number plate section with lights. So I'm not sure why it's like that. I can't remember it being like that. You have a couple of stickers on the arms. And other than that, I think that's about it for the stickers. So it wasn't too bad at all, to be honest. The hands do actually come out. So the axe itself, you remove the hand and it's got an area for the rod to go into. And you can have that on either side, and same with the gun. It's got the studs on either side, so you can choose which hand it's going to go into. The head itself, I think, is really nice. So it's got the printed eyes on it. I think that works really well. One thing I really do like about this is the design on the wheels. I think that looks really cool, to be honest. Can't remember if it's like the originals, but I think it does look really good. And all the wheels do move independently. And then if we go around to the back briefly, so we have this jetpack. I can't remember having that when I had the toy. Maybe it did. I'd say it's a long time ago. But yes, it's got the removable jetpack, and it just finishes off the outside of the Optimus Prime. So you haven't got any big gaps in the back of it. So that's quite nice. So as a robot, I think this looks fantastic, and I think for us displaying this, it's going to stay as a robot.
Do you want to convert it then?
Yeah. So you do actually in the manual. It shows you it's supposed to convert from one to the other, and then over the next few pages, which I'm going to try and follow while we do this on the video, it shows you exactly what you need to do to transform it. So I'm going to just put this down here and then see how well I can transform it. So I'll try and follow this through as I go. So that
very well may be quite questionable, but
right.
how well you'll be able to transform it. But we'll see. Hopefully Dad can do it.
So the first thing that comes off is the jetpack.
The legs go together.
Yeah. So this will actually help. Actually, the legs clip together, because it means it can't come out now because they're stuck together. So the hands we turn
to the flat.
So you need to make the fingers flat. That one goes out to that side. Same on that one, and then you turn hands down. The front comes up, and so the whole front comes up. The red bits go up, and then the whole body turns around. So it's not too bad so far. Right, so the mechanism of the head's quite nice actually. So the head itself rotates, and then the whole section the head is on just turns in on itself. So I think the head rotates just so it fits in the gap a little bit better.
So you've got to send that, and then
yeah, so that bit goes.
It's like that whole bit goes up.
So that bit, it's that way, isn't it? So it bends at the join, so that goes to that section there. So
you can sort of see how it's going to be.
Alright, I wasn't supposed to turn that yet, but I don't think that really makes any difference. So the arms, there's a flap which comes out on either side. What else do we need to do? Oh, these bits come up, so you got the yellow bit at the top, by the looks of it, and straighten them up.
And then these arms move, yeah.
And they go in. Probably making this look harder than it should.
Yep.
And then those bits go into the sides.
So you can sort of see it coming along.
Okay.
Then they go in front of the wheels.
Yeah.
And then that comes down and those go out.
There's no Lego, it's gone in properly.
And then you put the feet down as it goes.
Oh, no, we haven't got that yet.
Oh no.
We're on this, so the blue ones are down. So now we put.
I did that.
Yeah, let's try and get this flat. So I think the hands haven't gone in far enough. There you go. So the hands just click in, then the front will go down and go around. You can turn them. So the bit of the back goes round, so you've got the lights at the back, which do seem a bit of a strange angle. Then we change the bit on the front, so it goes to the truck. And then the gun fits on the back. Oh, yeah, we've got to put them down. And then the gun fits on the back somewhere.
Presume it just goes in the end then.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So that actually looks quite good because it's like a transmission on it. So that's. I think that is in the right place. I don't know why it's showing that moves backwards because I think George has put it in the right place. And there we have.
The Optimus Prime blaster is the only accessory in the Lego set that actually includes the original toy. It's also incorporated into the vehicle mode, obviously.
Yeah, it looks quite nice because it looks like that's the point where you put the lorry on the trailer on the back of it.
Yeah.
And overall, I think the robot looks better, but that's actually not that bad. You got a couple of extra gaps. I mean, it looks like you got windows in it. You got this gap at the back.
Yeah.
But you need to have the flexibility to move the arms around. So I understand that. But I think overall,
this is a really nice model.
it is nice.
And I would definitely recommend this for anybody.
Yeah, I think at the full price, it's quite an expensive set. So I think we've got this one. It was about 40% off. And I think for that sort of value, it was good value. I think full price is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
But it is a nice set, and it's a bit unique compared to what we have because it's the only Transformer that, well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only Transformer that Lego have ever done. And I say it's so nice that they've actually gone back to the original rather than trying to do it based on the films.
And it is nice because it's quite nostalgic. They do a lot of Star Wars stuff that way, obviously, going back to the originals. So it's nice that they're branching out, which is good.
But yeah, as I say, we won't bore you by trying to put it back to the robot on camera. But
yeah, I think that it is a really nice model, and we would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's a cool set.
And yeah, so overall I think that this is a great set and Lego has done a fantastic job on it. And yeah, as I said, we would really recommend it. And yeah, so thanks again. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, bye.
If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, subscribe, if you've got your thoughts about it, and also make sure you watch out for this Sunday's video, which is going to be my build and review of the newly released gift for purchase, the Magic Maze.